your strength interval circuit. My name is Brittany. I'm a certified fitness professional with Corporate Fitness Works. And today we're gonna be going through a lot of backline, core, and side body exercises. We're gonna have our first round of exercises be a minute on, 30 seconds off. Then we'll go down with each set. We'll go into 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and our last round is 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So just 3 rounds of, 9 exercises, 8 exercises. All right, so I recommend having some weights nearby. I have 10 pounds and 5 pounds, just giving myself a few options. Again, everything is gonna be backline, core, and side body, so whatever you think you need there, but I do recommend having options, and you can always do everything body weight today. Let's get started with a warm-up, marching in place, bringing those knees up to your chest, bringing the elbow to your knee, starting to engage your core, grow tall through your head. We're gonna take it to a jog in 5, 4, good, last 3, 2, 1, jog it out. Nice work, you guys. I hope you're having a great day so far. I hope this workout just finishes everything up strong for you today. Take that to high knees if you can. Otherwise, you can stay in that march or jog. Good work. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it out. We're going to bring it to a hamstring curl, pulling your elbows behind you as we bring that heel up to your glute. Good. Squeeze those shoulder blades together here. We are going to be using those upper back muscles quite a bit today, so making sure our whole body is nice and warm. Good. Take it to butt kickers in 3, 2, 1. Butt kickers. If you don't want to add the hop today, you can always stay in that low impact version, stepping side to side with those hamstring curls. Good. Go ahead and add your arms. We go up and out, up, out, up, out. Good. Getting everything nice and warm. Getting that heart rate up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it out. Arms out like a T. Opposite hand to foot. Lift up. Other side. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Lower. Squeeze. Lower. Squeeze. Good. Getting that nice hamstring stretch on each side. Good. Work with me one more each side. Then we're going to bring it all the way down. Rolling it out one vertebra at a time. Reach for those toes. Walk it out to a plank. Hold it here just for a second. You can always drop to your knees. Just keep those hips down in line with your shoulders. Then walk it back. Roll it up all the way to standing. Arms overhead. Little back bend. Dive forward again. Walk it out. Hold your plank. This time add mountain climbers. Hop or step it out here. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. Good work. Reach it up. Lower down one more time. Walk it out. Hold that plank. Good. Stay strong. We're going to step it out. Right foot first. Step, step. Good. Just out to the side, alternating sides, meeting in the center. If you're on your knees, you're right here. Warming up that side core a little bit here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, open your chest. Exhale, round it under, chin to chest. One more, inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round it under, chin to chest. Good, find that neutral spine. Right hand behind your ear, lift that elbow up, then crunch it in toward your left wrist. Lift it up and crunch. Good work. Last thing here, guys, just warming up those obliques a little bit so that we're prepared for our side body work here. Good, give me 2 more. Last one. Good, bring it back to center, take it to the other side, hand behind your ear, start in a neutral spine. Open up, breathe, exhale to crunch using that left oblique muscle. Good, lift and lower. Lift up and lower, give me 2 more. Nice work. Last one. Lower. Good. Tuck those toes. Lift your hips. Walk your hands back to your toes and slowly roll it up one vertebra at a time. Head is last to lift. Roll back those shoulders. Nice work, you guys. Our first round, like I said, is a minute on, 30 seconds off. This is your longest set. So it's gonna be pretty challenging, but we also have the most energy right now because we haven't done anything yet, right? So we're gonna start it out really strong. I want you to go ahead and keep those weights to the side for now. We have a super burpee coming up in 5 seconds. Get ready to hop down to a plank in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute, you're gonna hop it out to a plank, lower through push-up, reach into a Superman, lift back up through push-up, jump up, and star jump. I know that was a lot. That's why we have a whole minute to figure this one out, right? Lift back up, hop, and star jump. Low impact version, you're gonna step it out, add that push-up, Superman lift, push up again to lift up, step it up, and lift on your toes. All right, so you never have to add that jump if you don't want to, but you do have the option to star jump at the top. You are already 15 seconds away from rest. Good work. Finish strong, wherever you are. Last 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds of rest. Wasn't so bad, right? Super burpee sounds a little more intimidating than it actually is. Great job getting through that, guys. 20 more seconds of rest. Catch your breath, grab water whenever you want. We are gonna meet down on your back, getting ready for bicycle crunches. A full minute of bicycle crunches. So your knees are starting up above your hips. Back is flat, belly button to spine, hands behind your ears. 3, 2, 1. Opposite elbow to knee and twist. So I want your feet to be flexed here, toes toward your shins, and you're focusing on reaching that elbow towards your knee rather than reaching your knee to your elbow, right? So I want you to focus on the extension of those legs, hovering them over the ground, but focus a little bit more on rotating through the shoulders. So your shoulder blades stay lifted the whole time, and you're kind of rolling from side to side on your upper back. Keep that lower back glued into the mat and keep breathing with it. Exhale to deepen your twist every time. Lift that chest a little bit higher, back off the mat. 10 seconds to go. We have a 30-second break coming up. In 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice work, you guys. Second exercise already knocked out. We have a 30-second break. I want you to grab those heavier weights. If you do have weights today, I'm grabbing my 10 pounds here. You can always switch it out for lighter weights, maybe heavier weights, or no weight at all. In 10 seconds, we are starting bent over. So your feet are hip width apart, tiny bend in your knees, and hinge from your hips, so your back is still flat. Reach those arms in front of you, pull like a lawnmower, and row. Let's go. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Good, so I want those elbows to drive right past your rib cage. They're super tight to your sides, and we're squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top of this motion. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Good work, you guys. We are already halfway there, 30 seconds left here. Then we go back down into some core work on the mat. Good, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Try to keep that gaze a few feet in front of your toes. So you don't wanna tuck your chin to your chest here or look down at your toes. You wanna keep it slightly in front to keep that spine neutral. 10 seconds. Keep squeezing at the top. Keep that core strong. You're done in 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice work, you guys. 30-second rest. Set those weights to the side. We don't need them for this next exercise. We will need maybe one light weight. This is completely up to you. I want you to meet me in a side plank on your right side. We're gonna reach reach one arm overhead, and we're gonna pull the elbow into your knee. All right, so in 5 seconds, we'll start there. If you wanna drop that weight, maybe add it in, maybe take it out, go for it. 1 minute, let's go. Now you also don't have to be lifted on your bottom foot. You can drop it down to your knee if you would rather do your side plank crunch right here. Good, the focus is on that side body, the side of your core. I want you to feel that when you draw that elbow into your knee. Good, so you're either on that foot or you're down on your knee, and you can always feel free to drop that weight at any point. It looks the same with or without that weight. You're just drawing that knee into your elbow. Lots of balance practice here. Push strong out of that shoulder that's supporting you. Try to keep that hand right underneath your shoulder. You're 10 seconds away from rest. Good work. Done in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now remember which side we just did. We are not gonna go right to the other side. First, we have heel taps. So keep the weight nearby in case you want it on the next side. We are doing your left side plank after this. If you did a different side than me, just don't do the same side twice. Get ready for those heel taps. So your knees are bent, feet flat on the mat. Lift your shoulders up off the mat. Draw those heels in a little closer. We're gonna reach from side to side in 3, 2, 1. Reach, reach. So you're tapping the outsides of your heels and kind of rotating from side to side, keeping your low back pressed down. So belly button to spine this whole time, guys. Those shoulder blades are lifted as much as you can hold them up. And your gaze is up to the ceiling. So I don't want your chin to your chest. You have an orange tucked underneath that chin to keep you from gazing towards that belly button. We don't need that tension in your neck. Good, keep rotating from side to side. I know a minute is a long time, but remember all shorter rounds after this. You're 15 seconds away from rest, then we'll go into that other side plank. So get ready to grab the weight if you want, or do whatever you did on the other side plank. Rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rest. Nice work, you guys. You have 30 seconds to breathe. Grab onto that weight if you used it on the other side. And remember that you can be on your knee here. If you want to bring that knee in and out, just like this, or you can lift up onto the edge of both feet. Get ready, you still have 8 seconds to rest. Catch your breath. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Side plank crunch. You may find that one side is harder to balance than the other side. That's totally normal. Good. Wherever you are, I want you to just give it all you've got. Make that count. If you're on your knee, make this your best one yet. In and out, evening out those sides. Good work. Maybe you drop that weight. If you only did half with the weight on the other side, make it uniform here. You'll find that arm feels a lot lighter without that weight, right? Good job. We can work up to it. Wherever you're at is perfect for today. Good. Challenge yourself. Push yourself for 15 more seconds. We're standing it back up and resting at 8. Woo! Good job, you guys. Stay with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good work. Grab water if you want. You have 30 seconds. We have a bent over wide row coming up next. 2 more exercises of this first round, then we're going down in time. All right, so I am grabbing onto my 10 pounds for the bent over wide row. If you want lighter, that is fine on this one, or no weight at all. Again, we're starting with those feet hip width. Bend in your knees, hinge from your hips, back flat, palms face towards you this time. 3, 2, 1. We lift those elbows out to the sides and lower. Lift, lower. So this one is a little more challenging than our narrow row because we're having to recruit a little bit more shoulder muscles. So I want you to squeeze those shoulder Inhale to lower, and just know that you are already halfway there. So squeeze that core a little bit more. Good work. If you want to switch it out for lighter weights, no weights, feel free, just don't stop this movement. Good work, you're 15 seconds away from rest. Squeeze those shoulders at the top, get those elbows higher. I know you can. Good work, you're under 10. Stay with it. Just 4, 3, 2, rest. Nice work, you guys. Drop those weights. One more exercise of this first set. Let's meet laying on your back. This next one is a V-up. I'm going to give you a few options here. Option 1, arms and legs are reached out long to opposite ends of the room. And we lift everything up together, making a V with your body. Modified options, hands by your sides, knees into your chest, or elbows down, knees go in and out. 3, 2, 1, pick your option, let's go. Good work, I want this to be slower and controlled. So I don't want you to compromise that form to try and get in as many as you can here. We're focusing on quality rather than quantity. Good, remembering those knees can be bent here, and you can always draw those elbows down and just bring it in and out with the knees, keeping your feet flexed. Good work. Stay with it, exhale, lift. Inhale to lower or float away with those legs. 15 seconds to go. We have a long rest before we move on to our next set. Final 5, finish strong. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job, you guys, going right to the end there. We are starting over again with super burpees, but you have about 20 more seconds to rest. All right, so this one is a faster round. It's only 40 seconds of work, but it's also only 20 seconds of rest. So we're going down in work and in rest. So our heart's gonna be still pumping before we move on to the next exercise. Get ready to hop it out for your burpee or step. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we lower to push up, reach for your Superman, lift up. Option for that star jump. Option also to step it out, lower into a push-up, lift through your Superman, push-up, and calf raise at the top. Up to you, you are already halfway there. So we don't get in a bunch here because there's a lot of movement in our super burpee, but I want you to make them all count, right? So every movement has a purpose. I want you to give me one more, you're 3 seconds away. 2, finish out that rep. Last one, rest. Nice work. 20 seconds to rest. We're meeting on your back, bicycle crunches in 8 seconds. Get ready for it, hands behind your ears, knees above your hips, back down. 3, 2, 1, opposite knee to elbow. Good work. You can take this as slower, as fast as you want. Slower, you'll feel it more in your core. Draw your belly button to the spine, back down to the back. The only part of your back that's lifted is your upper back. Your shoulder blades are just rolling from side to side to focus on those oblique muscles. You are under 10 seconds away from rest. It goes by quick, I know. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice work, you guys. Stand it up. We have our bent over row in 15 seconds. So I want you to grab those heavier weights again if you have them. No weights, light weights, always an option. Feet hip width, tiny bend in your knees. Keep your back flat, reach your arms in front. 3, 2, 1, row like a lawnmower and float it down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Good, really squeeze those shoulder blades at the top here and keep that core strong. Good, remember that tiny bend in your knees. It's more so for core engagement here so that we can lean forward without putting all of our weight into our lower backs. Good, so keep your weight in your heels here. You should be able to wiggle your toes and draw those elbows right past your sides. You're 10 seconds away from rest. Good, stay with me. Breathe it out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breather, nice job you guys. We have our side plank crunch on the right side. So if you want that weight, bring it down with you. Right hand down, find your side plank. You are either on the edges of your feet or on your knee. Elbow to knee in 3, 2, 1. Knee in and out. Nice job, you guys. Always have the option to drop that weight or rest on that bottom knee. Good work. Breathe through it. Exhale to crunch it in. Inhale to reach it long. You are 20 seconds away, halfway through. Good work. If you want to drop to that knee, you're still working the same muscles. Don't discredit yourself for taking any modification that your body needs today. Good job. You have 5 seconds left here. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job, you guys. Set the weight to the side. We have heel taps. We will grab back onto that weight if you used it on that side for your other side plank. Get ready in sit-up position. Heels down, shoulder blades up. Reach those arms in front. 3, 2, 1, heel taps. Alternating sides. Keeping that upper back lifted, lower back pressed down through your belly button. Good, keep that chin off your chest, gaze up to the ceiling, and reach a little further to the outsides of your feet the whole time. Good work, keep those shoulder blades up. Again, you're kind of rolling on those shoulder blades like you did for your bicycle crunches. 8 seconds away. We're going into that side plank in 3, 2, 1 after a little rest, 20 seconds. All right, making sure we don't do that same side twice. Again, flip it over to the other side. And again, find yourself either on your bottom knee or lifted onto the edges of both feet. Reach that weight overhead. Weight or no weight, you can have just your arm. 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow. Nice work, you guys. Feel free to rotate in between those different modifications. If you want to challenge yourself a little more or take it down a notch, that's up to you. This is your workout. You're halfway there. Keep it going. Try to stay uniform to what you did on the other side. So I switched to my knee halfway. I'm keeping the weight this time, but I'm staying right here. 5 seconds away. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job, you guys. Set the weight down. Stand it up. 2 more exercises, then we're on to our final round. Great work today. Grab onto those weights. You have your bent over wide row. So feet hip width, little bend in your knees, hinge from your hips, palms face to you this time. And let's go, elbows up and down. Nice work, you guys. Up and down. Exhale, inhale. Good, stay with it here. Draw those shoulder blades together. Belly button to spine, breathe. Exhale, inhale. Elbows up a little higher to squeeze those shoulder blades. I know. Get into it. Good work. Let's go for 8 seconds. Last 3, 2, 1. Rest. Back to those V-ups. Drop the weights. We're back down on your back. Reach your arms and legs long. 10 seconds until we go. So if you don't want to take the full option here, remember you can do knees in or elbows down. Just knees in and out. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Making that V with your body, using all core strength. So try not to use your arms as momentum. We're still lifting through those abdominals. Nice job, you guys. Stay with it. You're more than halfway through. Our quick round is coming up. We have 30 seconds to rest until then. Good, get ready. 8 seconds left. Finish strong. 3, 2, give me one more. Best rep and rest. Nice work, you guys. Stand it on up. We have 30 seconds to rest until our final set of everything. So remember, this is our quickest one. Shortest amount of work, but also shortest amount of rest. It's 30 on, 15 off, and we are gonna start with that super burpee. So again, I want you to focus on form, quality over quantity, even though we are still going pretty quickly through this round. Just keep in mind that your rest periods are short. Super burpee in 3, 2, 1. Hop it out, drop to your push-up, Superman, push back up, lift, and star jump. You always have the option to step, lift, push up, step, and calf raise. Nice work, you guys. Put it all together. Make that combination yours, whatever it is. You are 5 seconds away. Give me one more. Best rep now. 3, 2, 1, rest. Great work. Nice job, you guys. We have bicycle crunches coming up. You have 10 more seconds to rest. It's quick. Find your back. Hands behind your ears, knees up, feet flexed. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Reach, reach. Good work. Get that chin off your chest. Rotate side to side. Roll on the bottoms of those shoulder blades. And keep your low back pressed down. Can you lower those legs a little more to a hover? Woo! I know it burns. You're 5 seconds away. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job, you guys. Bent over row. Let's stand it up. Grab onto those weights. In 5 seconds, we're bringing those elbows past your sides. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Elbows up, down. Squeeze, lower. Nice job. Elbows in tight. Squeezing those shoulder blades. Keep that gaze in front of your toes so you're not looking down. Nice job, guys. Stay with it for 10 more seconds. That's it. Good. Side plank crunches are coming up. We rest in 3, 2, give me one more, and rest. Good job, guys. Side plank crunch. Option to have that weight, option always to take it out. Drop to one knee, bring it in here, or raise to the edges of your feet. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right here. Last time we're doing this on this side. So I want you to stay strong, stay focused. You're halfway there already. It goes by quick, I know. Good, keep those hips up as you draw that knee into your elbow. You're done in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, woo! Rest. Nice job, you guys. Let's flip it over on your back. Keep that weight nearby if you just used it. We will use it on the other side. Get ready, sit up position, reach those shoulder blades up. 3, 2, 1, heel taps. Good, just rocking from side to side. Keeping that low back pressed down, shoulders up, and chin off your chest. Good, keep reaching long, reaching past those heels because I know you can. Get those shoulder blades up an inch higher. Maybe even a millimeter, because I know you can. You're 5 seconds away. 3, 2, 1, woo! Rest. Good job, you guys. Lift it up. Get ready for that side plank on your other side. You're on your knee or the edges of your feet. We go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Woo! Side plank crunch. This side is my not so great balanced side. That's okay, we all have one. Good job, stay with it, guys. You're halfway there already. Get those hips up. Big crunch in, elbow to knee. You're 8 seconds away. We rest in 5, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rest. Nice job, you guys. Bent over, wide row. Let's stand it up. 10 seconds until we start. Bring those feet hip width apart. Little bend at your knees, hinge at your hips. Core strong, palms face to you. Let's go. Elbows up. Squeeze. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Good. Elbows out to the sides. Chin is off your chest. Nice flat back. You're more than halfway. You have 10 seconds. Woo! Good job, stay with it. Last 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job, you guys. We are already on our last exercise. V-ups. Drop it down on your back. Arms and legs reach out long. 3, 2, 1. V-up and lower. I want you to control that lower here. So focus more on the lower than on the lift. This will help you recruit more core muscles to control that weight down. Remember, your knees can be bent. You can rest those elbows on the mat. Whatever you need to do here for 8 more seconds. Finish strong. Control it for 3, 2, 1. Woo! Rest. Good job, you guys. Take a big full body stretch. Reach your arms and legs long to opposite ends of the room. Big inhale, expand your rib cage. Then exhale, curl your knees into your chest. Give it a big hug. Roll your spine from side to side, massaging that low back. Good work. Keep that right knee in. Extend your left leg long. Take a little spinal twist on that right side. Pulling that knee over to the left, gazing to your right. Bring it back through center and extend that leg up to the ceiling, pointing and flexing those toes to get into the back of that leg. Slowly float it down. Bring your left knee in. Hug it tight. Take it over to the right side, spinal twist, gaze to your right, or your left, sorry. Good job, guys. Bring that knee closer back into your chest. Extend it up to the ceiling, point and flex those toes. Float it down. One more big full body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, roll it over onto your belly, lifting up onto either your elbows or your hands. Whatever is more comfortable to you to get a deep abdominal stretch. Keep those shoulders down away from your ears. Roll your head to one side and the other side. Good work. Take it back to child's pose. Hips to your heels. Reach your arms out long. Reaching those fingertips in front of you, spreading them out, and then coming up onto all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, curl it under, round it out, chin to chest. Find a neutral spine. Inhale, raise that right arm up to the sky. Open up your chest, circle out your arm. Exhale, thread it under. Stretching into that shoulder. Coming back up through center, neutral spine. Inhale, lift that left arm up. Open your chest, circle out your wrist. Exhale, thread it under. Cheek and shoulder to the mat. Stretching into the back of that arm. Good, bring it on up one more time. Tuck those hips, or tuck the toes, lift your hips. Pedal out your feet. Nice work, you guys. Sitting into those heels. Slowing down that heart rate. Press both heels down into the mat. Send your chest through your arms toward your thighs and walk those hands back to your toes. Hanging here just for a second. Sway it out side to side, front to back. Whatever feels good here. Grab onto opposite elbows. Release that head by shaking it out. And then palms on the mat. Big bend in your knees. Slow roll up. One vertebra at a time. Head is last to lift. Circle out those shoulders and take 3 final big breaths with me. Bend those knees. Inhale your arms up. Little back bend, exhale. Again, inhale, lift, exhale, lower. One more, biggest breath of your day. Inhale and exhale it out. Great job, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, my name is Brittany and I hope to see you next time.